Okay. I think we're good now. Hopefully Twitch should do the same thing again, where if I stopped and started fast enough, it should just combine from the last from the starting bits. That yeah. Okay, we're no longer
Nothing
dropping
bad
frames.
will happen this stream.
Nothing bad. Nothing
Nothing
bad.
nothing bad has happened.
Only good vibes.
And it's
Only good
fine.
vibes from here on.
Only good vibes, only happy faces.
But yeah. Hello all. We're back with more Birth by Sleep. Not Birth by Sleep. Dream of Distance. Or I guess Birth by Sleep 3 if you want to go by. Uh, maybe not even 3. Well, no, 3 actually. 3? Oh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this bit. This is like what? Like the third game that the Osaka division has worked on in the KH games?
What was that saying?
As this is like what? Like the third game that the Osaka division has worked on the KH games with? Like they did Chain of Memories and Birth by Sleep, and then I think it was this game.
Didn't they do no, Recoded was hand, right?
Yeah, the DS games were both by hand.
Um yeah, I guess so.
Really funny. No, go away, cinematic.
I don't know. Everyone turn on your 3D TVs.
Yeah, we're streaming 3D vision to everyone's monitor. Not
Put on your glasses.
put on your blue and red glasses.
Put on your gray and gray glasses.
No, we're streaming classic 3D mode. The kind we had to wear
We're
like
not
those.
streaming to IMAX theaters near you.
Wait, what? We're already what? We're losing connection still.
Three
OBS, what are
choices.
you doing? We're not only losing connection, we're dropping frames.
Oh my god.
Is this like the
Can
most?
you
Is
put
this like the most cursed game ever or something? What's going on?
yes. Can you
What?
put Sora and Riku on different worlds?
You can actually, yeah. I'm just going
That's
to
fun.
stop streaming real quick, see if that helps. The drop frames is like increasing. It's going up percentage by percentage. What the fuck is happening? Okay, now it's going down. Connection's coming back up, I think. I swear to God, if it's just because I'm streaming the game to you, that's fucking stupid.
That'd be that'd be weird because I mean because it's never been an issue before. Ugh.
I'm gonna try. Let's go for like a fucked up viewing experience for you. 15 FPS, 720p.
I mean it works.
This is the ultimate way to do this. Okay, it's still going down. At least the drop frames are, anyways. It's gonna take a bit before we stop dropping frames. But I think we're good now. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're smoothing out. Maybe it is. Maybe it was just because of Discord screen sharing. That would be really stupid if that were the case. Because it's only happened in this game because I did not experience that while streaming Hi-Fi Rush the other week.
Weird. And I mean like we were having trouble with one of the MK games, but not all of them.
So weird, man. Yeah, we
This
did
really
not.
feels like a DS game now.
Yeah. Oh god, I just got off of like playing more KH3. This is such a like weird departure now.
Yeah, you were literally just playing it.
Yeah, I was testing out some mods, basically for the eventual stream, fine tuning my KH3 final mix experience. I hope that one day KH3 final mix will be a real thing.
I feel like I feel like they like Remind is just kind of that.
It is,
Or
but like
that's like how they're considering it.
which would be really sad because it's not quite the same thing as like KH2 final mix. Like, yeah, it's got like the new abilities and like the new boss battles and like it has like a whole ass like DLC campaign to go through. But it's also like it doesn't implement the new abilities into the vanilla game. You have to beat the game in order to get the new abilities. And like
That's so bizarre. It's like game's not short. And, like it's of decent length. Like these are RPGs. Not all of
yeah.
them are long, but KH3 is long.
Yeah, KH3 has like the least amount of worlds, but they're also longer than any singular world from the past games.
How many worlds are there in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Uh, three, seven, like 8 to 9 worlds, not counting like uh, Twilight Town and also the last world because they're incredibly short. And also, Twilight Town is like kind of barely a world because it's mostly just like there for exposition purposes.
Huh.
Whereas I think like KH1 didn't have that many worlds, but like it was also the first game in the series, so it's like kind of understandable.
It is so weird. At 15 FPS, I am noticing the enemies flashing red when you hit them like so much more. I mean, sometimes it's on an odd frame, so it doesn't show up. But like, it's strange.
I'm giving you the experience of like remember that that early era of YouTube when you weren't allowed to upload 60 FPS video. So like
Yeah, so you'd play like an NES game, and your character would be flashing at 60 FPS.
yeah, but then like when it's rendered at 30 FPS, if they get damaged or something and they're doing like the flashing thing on video, it just looks like your character disappears.
I like vividly recall that happening constantly with the Game Grumps Sonic 06 playthrough.
Oh yeah.
Every time they would get hit, Sonic would either like be normal or would completely disappear for several seconds.
Yeah. It's actually really funny how many like 3D Sonic games like attempted 60 FPS versus the games that didn't. Like SA1, well no, SA1 wasn't 60 FPS, it was 30 FPS until the Battle Edition, until the DX version, and then SA2 was in 60 on Dreamcast. Uh, Sonic Heroes was half 60 FPS because it was 60 on GameCube but 30 on PS2. And then I think
Yes, the version was bad.
yeah, I think it was also 60 on the GameCube version of Shadow the Hedgehog, but I didn't play that version, so I don't know. Or was it on GameCube? I don't remember now.
Someday, Someday I'll need to.
God, that'll be a fucking nightmare stream. I can't wait. Oh,
Got too many new stream plans. Like, cause I was gonna just stream modded FF7. But I also want to do that, like all the 3D Sonics.
Right.
And I wanna stream my becoming a Zelda fan.
well, what are we gonna do with that one again?
Stream the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, it's right, with like a manual too.
Yeah.
For those of you interested, go follow Telestic Harlequin on Twitch.
No.
No?
Follow me on joystick.tv.
Yes. Cause you're gonna like you're gonna stream it on there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
I'm probably gonna move most of my streams to there. At least if things go well.
I wonder if that site has good archival archival stuff, because you know how Twitch does that thing where like it deletes your VOD after a couple weeks or longer if you're like using Twitch Prime.
Right. I mean, there is a VOD option. Not a ton of people on here have VODs. Which, I mean, fair enough, cause they are, like, camming.
Right.
But I'm in it for the games.
For the games.
I'm in it for gaming.
I think it'd be really funny if like you stream like the normal way on joystick, but have like the overlay set up in a way that when you if possible, like you can upload the VODs to YouTube, but like just have like the non YouTube friendly stuff cropped out, so you can still have the gameplay on.
I have wondered about that. I mean, because there are streamers who will like play music on the stream, but somehow they record the stream without the music in it.
Yeah. At least on OBS, and I'm pretty sure other things, you can set up the Twitch track or like the audio track to where like you're streaming like one track, but when it gets uploaded as a VOD, that track gets removed so it doesn't get like copyright on Twitch later.
Okay.
It's a very like delicate process because you could like accidentally mute the wrong thing, so you probably have to like you probably have to mess around with it first to do like a few test runs, but like it is possible.
Okay.
So like you could be playing a game with like copyrighted music, and like it's like okay to like stream it to an extent, but when it gets uploaded as a VOD, you can have it so it's automatically muted, so you don't get copyrights later, for example.
Right. I could always just like I don't know, crop, just crop to gameplay if I need to, like for videos and stuff.
Yeah. I hope that site does grow because it would be a great way to have like an actual like growing Plex Storm like sites without just like immediately crashing and burning because of reasons.
It seems good. Uh, like in basically every way that I've been able to see.
Nice.
There's even like there's a Discord server for the like website. Becoming verified is like joining the Discord is part of becoming verified.
Nice.
But it means that there's like a community of every streamer on the website, just like hanging out. And like the website devs are there, like and participating in conversations and stuff. It's nice.
Fuck yeah.
Twitch could never.
Yeah.
I never say anything bad about Twitch. It's good. It's good. Everyone watch Twitch. Eat your Twitch Prime.
Eat your Twitch Primes.
Sub to Jeff Bezos.
So for those wondering, I'm currently doing some grinding because this game is like kind of bad about damage scaling if you're under leveled. So making sure I'm all leveled up before I get to the next world. Because I basically did like no grinding while I was here in the last stream. And drop. Cool. Gonna do this for Sora and Riku. I'm gonna do this like for basically every world because like look at the combat level for Notre Dame. They gotta be level 8. I think we're like level 5 right now. Let me double check that.
Wait, does the combat level like correlate directly with like level?
Yeah, it's not like fucking Birth by Sleep where it's like combat level 1, level 2, level 3 when it really means like combat level like 5 or 10 or something like that. Like it's actually accurate and like you need to be like it's like a recommended level thing.
Okay. Maybe I should grind more on B5. That reminded me of I keep looking at I've been playing Persona 5 Royal. And I'll occasionally peek at the like the network thing, because you can see what everyone did on a given day. But in that, there's also the average level of like players at the point in the game that you're at, and I'm always under it. Like I think last time I checked, the average level is like 22. I'm level 18.
Shit.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot.
Sure does seem like it, yeah. Also, I just got Dark Barrier early. Let's go.
Dark what?
It's the like the the barrier. Look.
Oh.
Now Riku has actual like 360 blocking, which is good.
Does it actually take you off the ground, or is that just like an effect?
I'm pretty sure it's an effect because I think it's like frame 1 after the animation ends that you're just back on the ground. But I think the reason it's like that is because like you can use this block while in midair.
that's nice.
Yeah, works pretty much the same as like Aqua's barrier and Birth by Sleep. It's just
But
that
in a game where you can move.
yeah. This is the one game where like in Birth by Sleep you couldn't use a lot of abilities in midair because when you use them it immediately grounded you to the floor.
Right, yeah. No, like FF14 is like that as well. Well, not for everything, but like there are some moves that will straight up just teleport you to the ground.
Interesting. I didn't know you is there like some abilities you can use in the air?
Yeah, a lot of melee swings can like melee weapon skills can be done while jumping.
Interesting. Is there like
Like
an
you wouldn't.
advantage to that though?
No, not really. In fact, there's like a disadvantage because you don't have air control when you jump.
Right.
You can change the direction that you're facing in midair, so you can do like a sick like kick flip. But yeah, no, you lock yourself in the direction that you're jumping, like a Castlevania jump.
That's so funny.
At least in FF14's case, it kind of makes sense though because there wasn't always a jump button. Uh, they didn't even have jumping in 2.0, I don't think.
Interesting. Like when a Realm Reborn came out, or like in like one of the expansions.
I think it got added in like I think maybe a late Realm Reborn patch.
Oh, I see. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Like, for what it's worth, like not counting like because I know there's like jumping puzzles in FF14. Like
Yeah,
games like that, like FF14, just MMOs in general. Like the jump button doesn't really do much because it's more of like just like a small thing you can do like to get up ledges and whatnot. But like I don't know, like it's not really a game for like platforming, so jumping isn't really like a integrated mechanic, if that makes sense.
yeah. In most cases, you would just fly.
Right.
Well, I mean, like you can't do that during like expansion story. Because you have to unlock flight per map. But like
Right.
you just fly.
Yeah. Or like in some cases when you've already discover it, you just like teleport everywhere.
Right, yeah.
It's like there's like all the home crystals and whatnot per like village. Which I don't know
Or
if
you
that's
can.
like still a thing in other expansions. Like maybe they have a different system, but at least from what
Oh
I
yeah,
played
no.
in a Realm Reborn.
Teleportation is a big thing. Although early on it's slightly less emphasized since teleportation got more expensive in Endwalker.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, once you like get like a certain amount into the game, teleportation costs kind of stop mattering quite as much. it's one of those small costs that like it's just a good way to delete some gil from the economy, which is like genuinely unimportant thing.
Hmm.
Because in an MMO economy, you need money to be disappearing. Because you can make infinite money. And in a world where you can make infinite money, an individual dollar starts to matter a whole lot less.
I see.
Which is why thankfully FF14 mostly avoids this. Like there is expensive stuff on the market board, but it's like nowhere near as bad as say in like MapleStory, where it's like you want to buy like a do you want to buy like a weapon that's gonna be like decent for like a little bit. That'll be millions, like millions of. Oh my god, I can't remember the currency. Meso?
MapleStory money.
Um,
Like polka dollars.
I think it's Meso.
Oh, okay. Is that what it's called in Pokemon? They just call them Poké Dollars or something?
Funny thing about that actually.
Doesn't even have a name.
Pokédollars was never used officially in a game until like I think one of the Coliseum games calls them Pokédollars.
Oh, interesting.
But in the original, like in the Japanese version of the games, it's just yen.
Oh, interesting. Because I think like what for the longest time the term Poké Dollars was just represented by like a symbol, right?
Yeah, it's like basically a yen symbol. Um, but with a P instead of a Y.
Right, that's right. I wonder what they called it in the anime, or like any of the anime.
I don't know if they've ever talked about money.
It had to.
Like
It
they
had to be
have
at
to
some
have,
point.
but like I don't know.
I like to think that they probably just said like dollars because like early localization, like especially with the first anime, was just kind of like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was early localization was weird.
Yeah, and like
Because they would like explicitly refer to like American states sometimes.
that one time that in the first Pokemon movie, Ash just says Minnesota.
Why? Why did he say that?
I think it was supposed to be a joke. There was like one bit, because like you know what happens in the Pokemon movie, right? Like the first one.
I don't remember honestly.
It was the movie where like they introduced Mewtwo and like he was like disguising himself as like some kind of Pokemon Grandmaster and inviting all the trainers around to an island. And there was this whole bit where like everyone was like using their Pokemon to cross the sea to get to the island.
Oh right.
There was one bit where they couldn't get across because Ash and friends have like teeny tiny Pokemon that cannot like cross the sea. So like they get approached by Jesse and James in like Viking disguises, like accents and all. uh, in a boat to like help them across the ocean. And then there's this one bit where like May went, I didn't know Vikings were still around. And then Ash says they mostly live in Minnesota.
So, so, that's so dumb.
And then there was another bit where like whenever like I think it was like in the first season, like sometimes Brock would like bring snacks, and like one of the snacks or like the food he brings was like onigiri, and I think they just refer to it as jelly donuts.
Yeah, no, that one's a classic. They also like to have burgers, I think, sometimes.
Right. Yeah, they would just inexplicably have burgers despite like meat being like an inexplicable thing to have in a world where the animals are sentient and can understand human languages. Though I think like the easy explanation is that they're just probably eating like veggie burgers or something. Everyone in the Pokemon universe is just naturally vegetarian.
No. They have talked about eating meat.
Have they? Huh.
And though this is, there are less, like, animals, after, like, the Gen 1 anime, I think.
Yeah.
But, I think, like, actual straight-up normal cows show up.
There's like what? I know there's like I know at least like one cow Pokemon. There's like Milk Tank, and I think there's like a Gen 1 Pokemon that's just like a yak or something. Or maybe Gen 2 actually, I don't remember now.
There's a, sorry, there's a Pokemon that's just a yak?
Like from Gen 2, I think it's called Taurus or something?
Oh, no, Taurus is Gen 1.
Oh, Gen 1, okay. I don't know why. When I think of Taurus, I for some reason imagine it in like the Gen 2 style of like artwork. Like you know how like Gen 1 and Gen 2 artwork like kind of have like that distinct difference in like texture, you know?
Yeah.
Like it feels like Gen 1 was like made with like just like made on regular paper, and like Gen 2 has like a weird like faded paint aesthetic or like faded art book aesthetic that like it's kind of to describe, but like you know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's always been like the one thing that like distinguished Gen 1 from Gen 2 to me.
The reason I could say so immediately that Tauros is from Gen 1, is because in Gen 1 competitive, Tauros is very strong.
Is it? Huh.
There's a Tauros on almost every team. No, I can't say almost. There is a Tauros on every team. So it has a fucking jacked attack stat. And is and I think really high HP. Pretty decent defense. It can just like take shit down. With well, good elemental coverage. But also normal type stab. Like lot of hyper beam.
Oh yeah. Huh. So those VR Hyper Beam is a thing.
Cause Gen 1 hyper beam is fucking cool.
Yeah.
So you know how Hyper Beam it like takes a turn after to like
Yeah,
recharge.
yeah.
In Gen 1, if Hyper Beam kills, it doesn't do that.
Oh shit! Fucking died.
So like Hyper Beam becomes like a like an execute move.
It's actually- I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Where it's
Does it not reload because like if you use Hyper Beam and it kills the Pokemon, then like the switching thing like just resets the charging thing?
something like that. I'm not sure exactly what's up with it, but it means that it's like a really weird like sweep move. So it's really because it's really strong, but you need to know that it's gonna kill or you're like fucked.
Right. That does very much seem like a Gen 1 quirk. Cause like, and then like Gen 1 was like strange about like its balancing and whatnot because of like how much of like the later game staples were just not in that game.
There's also very high PP counts. Like recovery moves that would go on to like have like 5 PP or whatever have like can have like 20.
That was Hyper Beam one of them?
Well no, like HP recovery moves. Like
Oh,
soft boiled recovery.
so like what, like Leech Seed or something?
Uh like everything, honestly. Everything has like really high PP counts.
Hmm.
Which means that like you very rarely get to see struggle.
Ah, I see. And struggle
Which is
was
probably
like
good
a thing in
because
that game, right?
yeah, it was a fucking weird thing. Uh I can't remember quite how Gen 1 struggle is weird, but it's I know that it's fucked up.
Maybe they made the recoil damage stronger.
I think it might have been too weak.
Ah. I do think it's funny that like they took like struggle and made it like a mainline mechanic in like the first Pokemon Coliseum game because of a fucking Shadow
What do you
Rush.
mean?
Uh, the Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Coliseum, like you know the Shadow Pokemon, right? Like the corrupted
Right.
Darkness Pokemon. Um, they had a thing where like when you first capture it, it doesn't know any moves. The only moves it knows is Shadow Rush, and it's a very powerful move, but it also causes recoil damage, much like Struggle.
That sucks.
And it was like also the only Shadow move you knew because I think Gale of Darkness fixed this where Shadow Pokemon can know more than one Shadow move, but in Coliseum it was like their only move. And the way it worked is like as you like lowered their Shadow level, they relearn more of their old basic moves until they eventually get purified, and then they're just like a normal Pokemon again.
Right. I someday I will check those games out. They seem like a bad time.
Yeah, the Pokemon Coliseum suffers from like what a lot of 3D Pokemon has, or at least like what a lot of the early 3D Pokemon, where like the battles just take so fucking long because of how they timed animations and whatnot. And like it's doubly bad in Pokemon Coliseum because every battle is a double battle. So that means like seeing like two moves every single turn.
It um also really struggles with what Pokemon are like in it.
Right.
Cause like the roster is worse than Gen 2. And that's impressive.
Yeah, because like technically every Pokemon, I think like up to Gen 3 is in that game, but they're not in the game. The way you play other Pokemon in the game is that you need to import it from like your GBA copy of Gen 1, 2 or 3. Or in like for GBA case just Gen 1 and 3. Cuz I don't think there was a GBA port of Gen 2.
No.
No. There wouldn't be a port of
Well,
Gen 2 until the
Fire
DS
Red
version.
is Fire Red is like I'd call that Gen 3. This just got a lot of like Gen 3 Gen 3 stuff. Like all the system changes brought along by Gen 3 are in Fire Red.
Right. I think Gen 3 was I think like Leaf Green or like Fire Red in that case was like how I like first um experienced Gen 1 Pokemon. Or in that case, Gen 1 plus Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon. Cuz then
It's a good way to experience Kanto.
yeah, a lot better than fucking playing the original Game Boy version anyways. With all of its like weird like early Pokemon rules and whatnot.
I mean, Gen 3 is also pretty weird. Uh, Physical Special Split hadn't happened yet.
Right. Wait, it didn't? Huh.
I mean, like, yeah, you had I mean, the special stat had gotten like split into two stats, thankfully. So Pokemon with like jacked special stats weren't like insanely tanky and did fucking huge damage.
Hmm.
Um, but uh, yeah, certain types are just inherently certain damage types. Yeah. So like, oh, any water move is special.
Hmm.
Any ghost type move is physical.
What the fuck?
Because ghost is physical for some reason.
That's funny.
Which makes some Pokemon like bad, actually. Like really bad. Because their stab type uh has the wrong like the wrong move type. And so when they do like a stab attack, it like does barely any damage.
My god. Man, Pokemon's funny. Alright, time for the slower world. Oh yeah, I need to get the slur count on stream. Hold on a second. We're gonna go to fucking Notre Dame world, which means I have to have the slur counter on screen. let me use my... Yes, that's cool. It doesn't need to be that big, like maybe 10 or 16 size font. Oh, it's super tiny. I was like, I gotta make it even bigger. Uh, not too small. Okay, I have to make it fucking huge. Not big enough. 130 maybe? There we go. That's fucking perfect. Okay. Um, brighter actually. There we go. Now we need a background color. Or that's just... No, that's not what I want. Damn, I really wish... I fucking wish that the text source on OBS had like a drop shadow. I think you need like a
Isn't
plugin for
there?
that. No, the only thing you can do is like a background color, which is just like it adds like a box around the text. Or you can have like an outline thing, but there's no like drop shadow feature. I think you need a plugin for that.
Huh. Let me fire up my OBS. I thought that was a filter that you could use.
Uh, don't think there is. You deprecated. What's that? Oh, that's something else. Maybe it is. Let me see. Um, I don't think
No
so.
string elements.
Unless you can find one for me.
Let's see.
There we go. That looks tasteful.
Yeah, no, I think I've done drop shadows in the past by just cloning the text
Oh, I see.
and like making it a different color.
I see. Maybe I can do that too. I think I just need to like duplicate it, but like duplicate, not reference duplicate.
Yeah, duplicate.
Just make it all black. No outline. Okay, gotta turn off the fucking snap alignment thing. This is gonna be a pain in the ass though, because every time I want to change the number, I have to change both sources now.
Oof, I see.
That's fine. It's fine. I can deal with that, I
You
guess.
could you could make uh the like number pull from a text file.
I could, but I don't know how to do that.
I also do not know how to do that, but I wish I did.
Yeah. I don't suppose combining them would help that much. No, I don't think so. The only way I think I could do that is if I copy from reference, but then like if I do that, I think it changes both of them when I try to change the color.
Yeah, I would. I think.
That's fine. We'll get by. There we go. That looks pretty tasteful, I think. Do you think fucking YouTube would get weird if I just put slur counter on the as part of the thumbnail?
Um, I think so. Maybe. Maybe.
I'm
I feel
gonna
like
do
we're
like a
detecting shit with AI more often these days.
yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, in this case, having slur counter on the bottom right is gonna cover Sora's health bar.
Faster. Yeah.
No, we're not gonna have a slur counter. We're gonna have a slur health bar. Every time someone says a slur, it's gonna go down a bit.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh no.
Here we go. Faster. Ha. Yeah. Faster.
Faster. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna fucking die.
Here we go.
Oh, it's like
Here we go. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Faster. Yeah. Faster. Faster. Yeah.
ow.
Here we go. Ha. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Faster. Fine. Yeah. Faster. Ha. Faster. Ha. Faster. Yeah. 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 Here we go.
There we go. Hey, let's go.
Stop.
What? Who? Me?
I've never seen you before. Your name?
I'm Sora.
Such disgusting attire. I know what you are.
Judge Frollo.
I know. As you...
What is the matter, Captain?
Damn, I couldn't screenshot in time. I have to watch this cutscene later.
Interrogating this gypsy.
Oh,
This kid here? But, sir, he's just a
That's slur number one.
I shall be the judge of that. Now, Captain, did you have something to report to me, or did you not?
Yes, sir. Monsters. They've invaded the square.
Monsters? I'll take care of it.
Hey, wait! It's not safe!
This city is overrun. For decades, I've worked to purge the city of those wretched
Two.
gypsies.
Two.
Now the streets teem with even more disgusting vermin that threaten law and order.
Okay. My god. Fun fact: this is like my first exposure to the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I knew it was Dream
is
Eater.
it?
Yeah, at least it's mine, anyways. Yeah.
What are you doing? You need to run.
Have you
Oh,
seen the
no,
movie
I couldn't. Today's the
since
focus.
like
I'm the
since?
king of fools.
Yeah, I actually watched it I think like a couple years ago.
Huh.
It's good.
I remember it being solid.
Quasimodo!
But there are some aspects that aren't that great, but like the whole movie is like outwardly good.
No.
ever go the way I want it to.
Get to safety.
Let me help.
Why does the cartoon elephant never listen to me?
Esmeralda, I'm a gypsy.
Thank
That's
you.
3.
I'm Sora.
Wait, she said, oh my god.
Yeah. Which is funny. Did she ever like self-proclaim herself as that in the movie?
I don't know.
Gypsy witch.
That's 4.
Okay.
What
you've
the
got my
fuck?
attention.
There are so many more of these that I remember.
I gotta pause to still change the number. Wow, that's like 4 times, and we're not even here for like 5 minutes.
Ha, come on. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Ha. Heel. Ha. Come on. Yeah. Ha. 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 Hey. Ah!
Oh, shit, I died. Go again.
Yeah. Ha. Let's go.
Yeah, I just need a...
I hope you're having fun with your very good rhythm game.
It's not even in rhythm. At least I don't think it is. Doesn't sound like it is.
It's in rhythm with the little jump or the drum beat in the back, but that's not in rhythm with the song.
No, it's not.
Ha. Hey.
You know, for all like the bad rhythm game stuff that's in these games, I think KH4 needs to have like at least one good rhythm game minigame at some point, just to make up for it all. Ow.
Let's go.
No, they became invincible, you fucking cheaters.
Ha. Yeah. 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 Hey. Heel. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if that guy is all right. Quasi... what was it?
Ha. 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 Yeah.
I think the biggest tension point for this world is Sora gonna get canceled because he said a slur.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't-
I wonder if Sora's gonna say it.
I genuinely don't remember if he says it. I know Riku says it at some point. But that's like under the guise of like, oh, I don't even know what this is. Like, in the context he says it. Like he genuinely just says like, it's not like I know what you know, is. So I guess it would be the same thing with Sora, I guess. Sora's dumber than Riku. Or is that true? Is Sora dumber than Riku?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Take this.
Okay, but who got stuck in the realm of darkness, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, so did Aqua.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, new conversation. Who's dumber, Riku or Aqua?
Come on. Oh. Thunder.
Riku.
Yeah.
Riku for sure.
Well, what's your evidence on that?
He won't confess.
Hey. Ha. Yeah.
Confess what?
Hey.
His love for Sora.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
I feel like he does in this game to an extent.
Take this. Hey. Hey.
I don't remember. I guess we'll see.
Ha.
I mean, considering the big plot, the big twist with Riku's outfit,
Hey.
I feel like it's a proclamation of love in some ways.
Ha.
It's something.
Ha. Hey. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Oh. Here. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Oh. Ha. Yeah. Oh.
Just gonna be hearing this a bunch of times in this series because it is the only way to navigate these stupidly long levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please get excited for flow motion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, especially since it's not in just this game.
There.
It's so pared down in Cage 3 though.
It is, but like with my mod with the mod I'm running, we might see it a bit more.
Ah, okay.
Basically, the Remember mod that I showed you gives like some important changes to flow motion to make it a bit more viable. Because it is so fucking weak in that game. Like even the flow motion attacks are not that strong.
There. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Thunder. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha. Hey. Ha. Oh. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Thunder. Yeah.
Ow.
Good save. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Jab. Yeah. Yeah. Jab. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
So in other news, what else is in the gaming sphere right now? Did you see the footage of the FF7 remake demo?
I didn't actually.
Huh. I haven't either. I've only
I
seen
haven't-
snippets, and I kind of want to stream it, but I also want to play on my own, and I'm not sure yet.
You could play it on your own and then stream it.
I could. Though I think like the value of streaming a demo is like more or less just like first impression sake.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like it's very good though, which is
Mm.
not a surprise, which is why I haven't really felt the need to go seek it out.
Yeah.
Cause like I know it's good.
This is Big Marie.
Hello.
she likes you.
Looks like Quasi's gonna be just fine.
Indisputably.
He's tough.
We may be hard as stone, but Quasi's stronger.
I know. Whoa! Talking gargoyles?
Excuse us for having personality.
Whoa!
Wow.
You could stay here forever.
No, I couldn't.
Oh yes. You have sanctuary.
But not freedom. Gypsies don't do well inside stone walls.
5.
5.
You helped me. Now, I will help you.
But there's no way out. There's soldiers at every door.
We won't use a door. It's all right. Are you ready?
There he goes.
Didn't expect that. So how come you and Quasimodo are so close?
We've been friends for years.
More than a decade of camaraderie.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
He never leaves?
Oh, he's not allowed to leave. Judge Frollo forbids it.
Why?
Care to pull up a stool?
The short version is, Frollo thinks he's doing Quasi a favor by keeping folks from seeing that mug of his.
After a lifetime of watching from the nosebleed seats, Quasi just wanted to go to the Feast of Fools. And we're so proud of him for finally working up the courage to do it.
'Tis a shame those creatures dashed his hopes.
You should talk. When's the last time you looked in a mirror?
Well, you broke it.
Ah, a wise guy, eh?
Knock it off, you couple of blockheads! I just hope this one failure doesn't cause Quasi to give up. He was so close.
He can't let his heart be a prison. Don't worry. I'll go talk to him.
Cool. We need to watch the there we go.
Oh, my dear Quasimodo, you don't know what it's like out there. The world is cruel, and you are deformed and ugly. You will be shown little pity. You must believe me. I am your only friend. And how can I protect you, my dear boy, unless you stay in here? Remember, Quasimodo, this is your sanctuary.
Yes, Master.
Cool. Some stuff in here. Oh, I got a new keyblade. I forgot to put it on. And also, I think I got a new like command slot. Yeah. Thundara. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool thing about this balcony part is you can just jump right down to the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Thunder.
Big open mouth.
Oh, well, until I died.
Oh.
Oh man, I need those second chance once more abilities like today.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. 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 Ha. Ha. Take this. Yeah, thunder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Hey, ha. Hey, yeah, ha.
Oh, hello again. Sora, was it?
Hold it. You're that guy with Frollo.
Easy. I'm not looking for any sort of fight.
Oh,
Finally, someone sensible. I'm Phoebus. Tell me, is she still safe in the cathedral?
if she is Esmeralda, then Quasimodo helped her escape.
Blast.
What's wrong?
It's Judge Frollo. He's obsessed with destroying the gypsies, and his mind is in a dark place. When I objected to his barbarous actions, he banished me from the guard.
What? That's not fair.
Don't worry about me. Frollo said he's found the Court of Miracles, the gypsies' haven within the city. Esmeralda and her friends are in danger. We have to find them and warn them before Frollo gets there.
Was that 6? Did I miss one?
Esmeralda.
I was like half paying attention actually. Do we want to say 6?
She vanished into the streets.
Say 6.
Okay.
She gave me this pendant. Esmeralda said this would help us find her. When you wear this woven band, you hold the city in your hand. It's the city! It's a map, see? Here's the cathedral and the river. Go this way, cross the bridge, and the Court of Miracles!
Well done, Quasimodo.
Yeah, Quasi. Nice.
Yes. I'm going to save her.
Cool, back. Jeez. We're still like, I don't know, I think it's like 10 minutes into this world. It's been uttered like 6 times. That's nuts.
I wonder how the game stacks up to the movie.
In terms of like the word being uttered.
Yeah, in terms of slur count.
We gotta do like a podcast watch to have a with a slur counter ready. Well, like not podcast, like commentary stream actually.
That's the new meta.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked up over here. Just kill it. God, I need Balloon Rush so bad. There we go. Yay, more health. Let's go. Well, we need all the health we can get in this game. Because this is also this game also does what BBS does, where you get health boosts from abilities, and unfortunately it's a stat boost, meaning that the HP boost is only present when you have that Dream Eater in your party.
Oh my god.
So your health is gonna fluctuate depending on who you decide to bring along.
That sucks.
Yeah. I guess what the idea they were going for is that now you can have like more like custom builds for Sora and Riku, like unlike the other games where builds weren't really a thing, honestly. But this is also the game where like there's only like one real way to like meta this game, and it's mostly just like having like stupid abilities turned on and playing every fight in like a really specific way to not die.
It's like strange how centralized the meta is in this game. I mean, because like flow motion feels like it's going to be the meta, and then the damage just falls off so hard. Like,
Yeah.
it feels really strong right at the start of the game. And then you get the balloon spells, and you realize who your true gods are.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't really help either that like this game, you know, like BBS, doesn't have any Keyblade abilities. Like I imagine like if this were Cage 2, you'd have like at least 1 or 2 abilities or 1 or 2 Keyblades that have like a dedicated like flow motion boost ability or something, kind of like the reaction boost in Cage 2. Like I can imagine that like being a thing in some context, but it's just not in this game. And I don't think there's even like a flow motion boost ability in this game either. So like even though builds like are possible, you just can't like make flow motion any stronger than like it probably should be.
So strange.
Yeah.
Does it at least scale with like attack boosts?
I'm pretty sure it does because like it's just like you attacking normally, so I would imagine it
Right.
scales with your damage.
It's just that this is unfortunately a very magic biased game.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, it's a good thing that the magic is like so good because, like, God, magic was like kind of more or less a liability in Birth by Sleep. Like, there was one ability called it's like something Firega or something like that. It did a
Fusion
thing.
Firega?
Not Fission Firega. It's something else.
Fission?
Yeah, it's like it's an ability where like you shoot like a sun in the air and it shoots a bunch of fire all onto the ground. What's it
Oh
called?
yeah.
In BBS, that move sucked because it automatically grounded you, which means that the fire basically hit nothing unless you were right next to it, next to the enemy.
Video games.
Yeah, something that did get improved in this game, since you can now just like use abilities in midair, so that move is like actually viable. But like, damn, there were so many like cool moves in BBS that just got ruined just by how they implemented the abilities.
Uh-oh. It's about to happen.
What?
The funny mechanic.
Yeah, we're nearing it. Man, I wonder when Cage 4 comes out. I wonder what like its dedicated sauceless ability is gonna be. Because in this game is definitely the
drop gauge.
The what's up?
They're gonna bring back the drop gauge.
Oh god.
And you have to use it as a resource for certain abilities.
Oh, that would be so fucked. Oh man. Cool, now we're going back as Riku. Cool. Wait, let me get back to the save point. I think like every Kingdom Hearts game does have at least like one sauceless ability, um, that regardless of how good the game is like kind of like the one flaw in like its combat design.
Like, I guess all of the auto abilities in Cage too.
Kind of, because it's not really like a mechanic. It's more of like just like a modifier that is also very easily turned off. So like it's not really something you have to deal with.
I mean, in certain instances, it's really annoying. The one that I always think of is when you first get Auron, you're thrust into a forced fight, which means that you don't get the chance to turn off auto limit.
Oh, you can turn it off.
Not right away.
No, you can. When you do the escape sequence in the underworld, it's before that fight starts, it puts you in the pause menu to change your equipment and whatnot, and you can turn off that ability on Auron.
Oh, right, but it doesn't save what you've done. And that's the extra little annoying bit.
Oh yeah, because of the fucking room saves.
Yippee.
I hope they get rid of room saves in Cage 4. That was like... that's like still a thing in Cage 3, and it's so much more annoying in that game because of that game's huge levels.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a problem.
Like, they need to make it so, like, you... what?
Just put checkpoints.
Yeah,
like, that's all you need to do.
There needs to be a checkpoint per battle, in my opinion.
I don't know if it needs to be per battle necessarily, but like at least every few battles.
Yeah, or at least like a dedicated one in like certain areas of a big map, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like a normal video game. What we got? Faraga Burst. That's what it is. That's the move. That's the move I was telling you about. We need to get that. That's a really good ability. But we need to be level 30 for that. Okay, that's gonna take a while. What's that ability up there? Treasure magnet. Okay. That goes balloon res all the fucking way down here. God damn. This one has damage siphon. Okay. Thundaga. What's his ability over here? I think it's Zangetsuken. Yeah, it is. What do I get? I need to get this one at least. This one's like 30. It costs like nothing. Thunder Screen, Thunder Boost. No, just get Thundaga. I think like the sauceless ability in KH1. I want to say it's the summons, but like summons are actually useful if you set up your build in a certain way that makes a summon super powerful.
It's kind of a bummer. How like the impression that the game gives you of summons at first. 'Cause like, you know, you get Chicken Little first.
Right.
And most people will summon Chicken Little once, go into FPS mode, accomplish nothing, and then write off summons as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
And I can't blame him.
I forget what Chicken Little's abilities even are, because I'm pretty sure he has uses, but I forget what they are outside the FPS mode.
Well, you don't want to use FPS mode because, it stops him from attacking automatically, which is, like, what you want him to do. And it also, I believe it takes away a lot of summon time.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so this battle is kind of annoying if you're trying to go for the A rank. Because you basically need to defeat it in like one go. There we go.
What the fuck?
That was easy.
Just like the lighting there.
Stop her!
Get flashbanged. Get flashbanged, you idiot. Gone.
7. Now. It's about to happen now.
Yeah, it's about to happen now. Well, let's wait till it actually happens.
Have you seen a gypsy woman?
7!
7. Let's go.
Sorry.
All right. Thanks. I'm
You mean
terribly
thanks?
sorry, sir. We've lost her.
Slippery vermin. I'm beginning to question having summoned you back from the wars, Captain Phoebus.
The wars?
Yeah, I think this was taking place during one of them, I think.
I think it's so funny to...
Thank you. You stood up for me. I'm Esmeralda.
Yeah, this is the scene where Riku says
the
it.
wars,
And
plural.
It's not like I know what a gypsy is.
9!
Why are they chasing you?
No, it's 8.
Judge Frollo has been hunting us for years.
Damn.
We gypsies are guilty of nothing but
9.
living our
There's
lives.
9!
Yet Frollo hates whatever he can't control. Now he's even brought in fresh blood to torment us. I'd hate to know what darkness drives that man.
I think I can imagine. Tell me more. Was he always like this?
I don't give Frollo much thought. But, if you'd like, you could try Notre Dame. They say it's a place for answers.
Cool. 9 times so far.
That's... Isn't Notre Dame the whole city?
No, it's very. I think it's very explicitly the church
It's
itself.
the bell tower.
Yeah.
I see.
Because the Notre Dame is in France, which is where we are.
Right.
Or at least like a version of France. I don't know
Let
if
me-
France existed yet. Or maybe it did, I don't know. Boy, it's a good thing no one watches my streams, because I say some really dumb shit on here. Every single one of my streams has at least one thing to add to the cringe compilation.
Okay, so it is... Yes, it is the cathedral.
Okay, cool.
There's also a city in Indiana called Notre Dame.
Interesting.
For some reason. I don't know, for fun.
They wanted to have their own important name. Or something. Does it say what Notre Dame translates to? Because I forget.
Oh, before I go, I could take a peek. So Notre Dame de Paris means Our Lady of Paris.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
I don't think I will ever learn
anybody here?
French. It's difficult and not worth
Who are
it.
you?
Does seem very difficult, honestly.
I'm Riku.
Oh, my name's Quasimodo. I'm very sorry, but the Archdeacon is away.
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Frollo. Do you know where he is?
My master? He said he had business on the outskirts of the city.
Do you mean you know him?
Oh, yes. He's very kind. Master Frollo saved my life. He protects me from the outside world.
He protects you from it?
The people out there would be cruel to me. I'm a monster, you know.
Is that what Frollo told you? Trust me, looks can be deceiving. A good friend sees you for who you are, no matter what face you wear. You should go out there, find some friends who understand you.
Oh no, my master forbids it. I'm not to set foot outside.
Are you sure that's what's stopping you? Because I think something else is holding you back.
I think I'm gonna make it a point in this series. Every single thumbnail of this game is gonna have a Riku in it.
I'll check the edge of town.
Because this is basically Riku's game, with also Sora.
Wish I could take
You have to make him smaller and smaller in every thumbnail.
Like a screenshot of Riku in the shot, but I just photoshopped him to make him smaller in the frame. I think
Okay,
some
water.
Hey, water. I think summons in Cage 2 are like almost a sauceless ability because the summons are useful, but like they're not like as powerful as like some of the other shit you can do in that game, if I'm being honest.
I don't know, there's some really strong summons. Like in the right situation, summons can straight up just break the game.
Yeah.
Like how Stitch, if you use them right, can just like stun lock every enemy on the screen at once.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It's like the summons in KH1 were kind of like a make it or break it mechanic because of just like how powerful you can make them. Like it's unfortunate that there's like no like summon boost abilities in KH2. Like there is, but like there isn't any that like makes them stronger or like be more powerful. I think the most that you can do is just like make them last longer, but the damage output doesn't really get changed.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy is a roaming boss that you can fight throughout the game.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it has a lot of health.
Yeah. Only 80% of the fight to go.
I died. But it's okay. You're not actually supposed to be able to beat the whole fight. If you keep him on screen long enough, or I think getting down to a certain health bar, he does just like disappear automatically. Ow.
I hope Persona 6 takes place in college.
That'd be pretty cool. There you go.
Then they
Now he's
have
gone.
to remember. Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, if you take too long fighting him, he just disappears. It's like a DPS check boss.
Huh.
Big chest.
But yeah, if they set Persona 6 in college, they have to remember not to let you date children.
Oh my god, it has like the opposite effect. It has the opposite issue of Persona 5. Dude, you know you can't date teachers, but you can date the fucking I don't know. I don't know how that would happen, but I imagine like
I mean,
if they
it
did that,
literally did happen in Persona 3 Portable.
it did, yeah.
Ken is 10, I think, at the oldest.
Do you think Persona 4 would get a remake?
There's a reputable leak saying that that's the case, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And a remaster of Persona 2.
Interesting. The Persona 2, I guess also the first game, are like the the couple games I actually know nothing about.
They're great. They're really good. They're very different from modern Persona. Like way closer to the SMT roots.
Right.
But they're really cool. Every character has the wild card ability. So every like all of your party members can change personas.
Ooh. Okay, that's
Which is kind of funny because it means in a power scaling sense, every character from Persona 1 and 2 is technically more powerful than the main characters other than like protagonist in Persona 3, 4, and 5.
That is pretty funny. I seen a little bit of Persona 1. I know like it has like a distinctly different art style for the main characters, like the portraits and all. And like that game like uses like 2D sprites instead of like 3D models, right?
Yeah, it's I mean it's got some 3D, but it's pretty limited.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but it's also like a first-person dungeon crawler.
That's right. That's right. And like, isn't like the battle system like it looks more like like fucking Dragon Quest, where like it's more like just like the enemies on screen and like all like the player characters are off screen, doing the attacks.
No, I kind of wish that it was like that. In Persona 1, your characters are like every combatant is somewhere on a grid, and attacks have specific ranges.
Oh.
Based on weapon type, based on like what like if it's a skill, based on what kind of skill it is. Everything has a different range. And it means that if a given character is not like in a certain place, they can't attack the enemies.
Oh, interesting.
So you have to move your characters around on the fly, like, constantly. It's kind of slow, and it's hard to adjust, I'll say.
I can see that, yeah. It kind of sounds like how they did the gameplay in South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
I never even saw a gameplay of that one.
If it sounds like how you're describing it, it plays very similarly. It's like every enemy and player character is on like a grid that you have to physically move around, and different attacks have like different ranges of damage that hits certain like squares around the character or in front of them or something like that.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty similar. Persona 2 is more normal.
Oh, is it?
You have your guys on one side, and you have the enemies on the other side, and you use moves on the enemies. And that's combat. You don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta move this character 3 squares to the right, or else they won't be able to do anything.
God. I should really get into Persona proper because fucking I have Persona 5 Royal and I really need to actually play Persona 4, and I don't know if I'll get Reload, but I do have Persona 3 in some ways, so I could play that too.
What I'd recommend, and what I'm probably gonna do myself, is play Persona 5 Persona 5 Royal, because it's really fucking good, actually. Then I recommend Persona 3. And then Persona 4.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll look into that. I I probably will get into Persona once I finish this little project that I'm trying to do. And then I might get into the series proper.
Nice.
I do have a version of Persona 3 that lets you control like your ally characters, so that might be the most optimal way to play that game from what I've heard.
Is it portable?
No, it's on the PS2 version.
Oh, like you got the mod working.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's a ROM of the PS2 version with that mod integrated into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Fess with the party control cheat is probably the best way to play that game, other than reload.
Right. Because that game just has it natively.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's also just like fucking insanely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really well done, like looking remake, especially with like the new UI designs and all that.
It's like genuinely kind of incredible how good Reload looks. Like if that's a test for what Persona 6 is gonna be, like, whew. I mean, according to leaks, it literally is. Like Persona 6 is supposed to be an even bigger like jump in scale from like well then like Persona 4 to 5, which is absurd. Watch out, Riku.
Watch out, watch out. This is like when you do the fucking dragon run in on the bridge in Demon Souls. You know, it's not a game I still haven't finished. I own Demon Souls. I haven't played much of it though.
Like the original or the remake?
The remake.
Oh damn. The remake looks pretty cool.
Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that I can't get fucking RPCS3 working, it's like the most optimal way for me to play that game. Because I could probably get my hands on the PS3 version, but like, I don't know, like a version of the game that runs worse than Dark Souls, I don't know if I go with that.
Servers are also off in the PS3 version.
I mean, that doesn't matter for me because I don't have PS Plus for PS5, so I can't do the. Oops, I died. I can't play online anyways.
Oh, weird. Like it's weird that they would lock that behind PS Plus.
Yeah. Well, that's just how
that's the norm on consoles.
Yeah. Which is why it's like. I don't know why they haven't put Demon Souls on PC. It feels like they ought to at this point.
I mean, there's a lot less demand for it than for Bloodborne.
Yeah, that's true, but that's also because Bloodborne hasn't gotten anything relevant about it, like anything new about it for like the past. When did Old Hunters come out? Like a year after? Like since 2016, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's also just, like... Not to say that Demon Souls is bad or anything, but... It's certainly a lot less fun than Bloodborne.
Yeah. Demon Souls has that really old, like, FromSoft philosophy that makes it you know, enjoyable for what it is, you know, if you were into that game back then, but also like, damn. Imagine Dark Souls, but like slower, and also more archaic mechanics.
Oh Christ.
Getting fucked up over here.
Yeah, you have to farm for consumables in that game.
I think I'm surprised they just like didn't change at all. Like they really just wanted to keep it 1-to-1. Oh fuck. This boss keeps insta-killing me. Shit. Like they really wanted to keep it 1-to-1, but just change up the graphics a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, because, like, the way the consumable items work in that game is, like, I'd say a decent, like, piece of the identity.
Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell was that? Just get the fuck in here. Yeah, part of me wonders if, like, the reason we still haven't gotten the Bloodborne, like, port or, like, anything of the sort like that, or, like, any news, like, referring to it, might be, like, related to the fact that the co-company tied to that game, Japan Studio, got closed down.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, maybe there's, like, some licensing with that prevents them from working on a project like that.
Maybe.
Because, like, a remaster wouldn't be done by FromSoft. It would be done by a different studio.
It's, like, weird that they're not around anymore.
I think it was because of, like, some kind of merger that, unfortunately closed down the studio, also lay off a bunch of its employees, which, you know, as mergers tend to go. I'm just gonna move on. Fuck this place. But, like, I think that might be the reason why a Bloodborne remaster might not be conceivable, because one of the biggest studios tied to it got shut down. Like, I don't know, it's just something I'm offering.
What was the last game they did? Oh my god.
I think it was Gravity Rush 2, I think.
Oh fuck, they did Folklore? Damn.
What's that?
Folklore is a fairly obscure, extremely expensive PS3 game. It's a weird one. You gotta like to fight ghosts with motion controls.
Oh no.
I remember it being fun. Cause I got to try it out. Apparently in 2020, they put out Patapon 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and PS5 Demon Souls.
Interesting. Wait,
They
PS5
put
Demon
out
Souls.
a lot
Wait,
of
wait,
fucking games, though.
wait. Japan Studio was part of PS5 Demon Souls?
Apparently.
Interesting. Because I know, like, that remake was mostly headed by Bluepoint Studios. Or Bluepoint, whatever they're called. Yeah, that's who was in charge of the remake.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I guess Japan Studio was like assisted with the development.
Yeah, they weren't exactly like the head developers of the game from was, but they did like contribute to the development of those games. If a remake of Bloodborne ever does come out, I imagine it might be under like some big compromises. Because like if what I say is true and if what I said is true and the reason they don't do a remake is because of Japan Studio, I do wonder like if a remake now would like heavily alter Bloodborne in any way. I guess not like a remake, more of like a remaster, but like even then still.
I mean, because even Demon Souls, as a full-blown remake, is like extremely true to the original.
Yeah.
I think they'd probably have Bluepoint do it.
Yeah. But I think like most people aren't like looking for a remake. I think it's like a remaster that's, you know, makes it run in 4K and 60 FPS and all that. Cuz like I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who would want Bloodborne to look any different as far as art style goes.
Honestly, doesn't even need to be 4K. Just make it run good. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do, and it's golden.
Yeah. The best we've gotten over the years is just like people trying to make like a 60 FPS patch for like the PS4 version. But like I've heard that only goes like I heard that like that only does so much considering how much of the game is like tied to its 30 FPS frame counter and all.
Yeah.
Because like unfortunately Bloodborne was just one of those PS4 games that didn't get an unlocked frame rate through PS4 Pro.
At least playing it on there made it a bit more consistent.
I think it did anyways. Yeah, it probably did.
Loading times got faster, I believe, which was like a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Because fucking Bloodborne's loading times were abysmal on launch. And like also just really weird, like they didn't do like what FromSoft usually does and like have like the tooltips like on screen while on the loading screen. They just had like the Bloodborne logo on screen while it loaded. I didn't play the game when that was a thing, so I can't really speak for experience, but I think it was just a really weird way to have a loading screen on a FromSoft game.
Right.
Anyways, I think these days the best way, the only way you can get like a fucking Bloodborne remaster of some sorts is just like playing a Bloodborne like. So like, I don't know, like Lies of P, for example.
Like
Even though they...
Bloodborne PSX.
There's that too, yeah. Even though that's more of like a Bloodborne demake than a remake.
Play Bloodborne Kart.
Yeah.
I don't know what that game is called now.
Yeah, because fucking Lilith got hit with a fucking notice from Sony about it.
Yeah. Which is like fine because they were ready for it.
Yeah. But it does make me wonder how much of the game is going to visually change because of that.
I mean, they're changing all of the like characters. But I mean, like they were ready to do this, so it shouldn't be like too much of a delay.
It shouldn't.
I say that, but it got delayed like the day before it came out. which is kind of a shame.
Yeah. It's also unfortunate because now we don't get to see Mikolash or fucking Lady Maria on a fucking wheel car.
Oh well.
God, I wish fucking itch.io games were like a bit I wish like Windows was a bit more friendly to itch.io games. There was like a fucking Celeste 64 game that came out, like a fan-made one that I really wanted to play, but that game had issues where Windows automatically detected the game as a virus. So like a bunch of people couldn't play it, unfortunately.
Sorry, are you talking about the Celeste 64 game that came out like recently?
Yeah.
That's not fan made. That's official.
It's official? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a real Celeste game.
Oh, that's funny. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it got released on itch, right?
I think.
Cause I tried downloading and playing it, but my browser my browser automatically detected as a virus and it couldn't complete the download.
Oh, I mean, you could just tell it to not do that, I think.
Yeah, I can. It just kind of like, I don't know, like scared me a bit, so I didn't try it yet. I looked at like the comments of that page, and apparently the person in charge of the game or like developing it is like working on trying to get the Windows licensing working on it, so that doesn't happen.
I see.
Which I hope it does, because it looks like a very, very cute game. Just like Celeste made in N64 perspective. Though I don't know how much of the game is in that version.
I mean, it's a small game. Like on purpose. They're not gonna like make like a full Celeste-sized game of that, I don't think.
Yeah.
'Cause they've got a different major project that they're working on. I believe it's an RPG.
Ooh, that's exciting. Man, maybe I'll be able to finish Farewell by the time that game comes out.
Maybe. I think you could.
Someday we'll get to Farewell. Maybe at the end of this this Cage series.
Maybe.
We'll do like a quick intermission stream, me playing Celeste before we go on to Metal Gear Solid. Which, by the way, when we get to that series, are we gonna include Rising?
I'd say we could, in its proper place.
On PS3.
No, I mean like in the timeline.
Oh, I see. We'll play it like we'll play it after MGS4, and then we'll move on to 5 after.
Kind of funny. From everything that I've heard about like the Metal Gear story, just Raiden does not fare well in terms of like, I don't know, consistent character writing. Like MGS2 gives him like a happy ending. And then MGS4 takes away that happy ending. And like kind of shits all over it, honestly.
It does, and then like at the end of the game,
gives him another one.
Yeah.
And then Metal Gear Rising comes out, and they take away that happy ending, and they don't give him any happy ending because he doesn't deserve it, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like because I'm wasn't Rising supposed to get a sequel and then they just like canned it?
Unclear.
'Cause I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I could be wrong. In any case, yeah, it's weird how like Raiden as a character gets treated throughout these games. It's kind of like if Roxas was not allowed to get an ending after fucking days. Like imagine if like Roxas stayed inside Sora's body and that was his ending.
Like, imagine if Roxas got to like live as his own person after KH2, and then they just like took that away. Like they were just like, no, actually, no, this has to happen. Oh, okay, that's fun.
Yeah, look, this is fucking gallows here. You can drop down. Isn't that funny little interactable? That's like something you'd see in KH1, honestly. Strange.
That is really weird because there's no point to it. Doesn't
There
do
isn't,
anything.
No, there isn't.
Hang Sora, I guess.
Still don't have balloon ride. I'm really annoyed about that. I think we're good here on out. After we talk to Esmeralda here, we're just gonna go to a boss battle. Gotta get the slur counter ready.
Quasimodo? What are you doing here?
Phoebus and I came to warn you. Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well,
What are we at right now? 9?
9, yeah.
thankfully, you're every bit as predictable as I had hoped. Dear Quasimodo, I always knew you would someday be of use to me. I have you at last, you witch. There'll be a bonfire in the square.
No. Please, Master.
Frollo, I won't let you do this.
Sora fucking dies.
No! Quasimodo? Esmeralda! Phoebus! He's taking her to a bonfire in the square. I gotta hurry.
Sora's like yellow shoes do not mesh well with his outfit, if I'm being honest.
That's good. That's fine.
Esmeralda!
Whoa. Quasimodo learns flow motion.
Way to go, Quasi! Sanctuary!
Yep, that's my favorite Kingdom Hearts song.
This is such an uneventful battle music, if I'm being honest. And we're talking about Sauce's abilities. I think the music in this game has like no sauce. Oh shit, I'm clicked off. Oh.
You know, this game, not one of the games that they were thinking about when they gave Yoko Shimomura her Lifetime Achievement Award.
Ah!
Well, I mean, maybe it almost definitely gets better.
Yeah,
Like,
there
there's
are
gotta be some bangers.
there are some like the issue isn't really the music itself. It's just more of like where they're implemented. Because I get the feeling that like when like Yoko Shimomura was like commissioned for music in this game, I feel like the direction they gave her for them was like not really what it should be, if I'm being honest.
It sounds like a song from fucking Crystal Defenders.
Yeah. God damn. And this is why you level up and grind, because shit like this is rampant all over critical mode.
Rise and grind.
Yeah, don't fucking dodge away, dodge sideways. Do it. Just get him. Kill him. Thank God thank God Sora's Links gives you fucking invincibility. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh no, one of them's dead. Oh shit.
Rapidly tap X. Oh my god.
Ow. Get away, get away, get away.
I do appreciate that you can pick up your teammates. I don't know why that's not a thing in any other game.
I mean, you technically can do that. You just have to, like, use a potion.
Right. But, like, that's never something you want to do. Because you always want to use the potions on yourself.
Right.
So it would just be nice if there was, like, a way to bring them back. That wasn't, like, just wait and hang out.
Yeah. Die. There we go. Whew. He's fucking dead. Like, I don't know, like, I think, like, even Rowdy Rumble is, like, a more fitting theme than whatever was playing in that battle.
It was just so normal battle theme. Not even normal battle theme. It's like... I don't know. It's a weird one.
It's like a music that plays when you're playing, like, a mini game in the Winnie the Pooh level.
Come on, give it up for number 10.
And ye shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit forever!
Damn.
Oh no, he fell.
Quasimodo! Quasi! No! No!
I like how just like a minute ago we were fighting down there, and now it's just all fire.
The city of Paris has turned into hell.
No, it's just like the real Paris. Oh, here's this cutscene.
What?
You'll see.
Why is this happening? Did Phoebus do fuck?
Your heart be. I know. I can't blame Frollo for putting walls around me. It wasn't the walls that were holding me back. But my heart is free now. I'm ready to really see what's out there.
All that time, Quasimodo let himself be trapped inside the nightmares Frollo gave him.
God, I need you to kill Xehanort.
You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
You again! What are you talking about?
Even if you are not the prisoner.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, that was like the first time Sora has ever seen Vanitas. Ever.
No comments.
No comment.
My heart's a prison?
Alluding to the fact that Ventus's heart is inside Sora.
I don't need to think about why that guy looked and sounded like me.
It's okay, this shit happens all the time to Sora. It just kind of comes with the territory of being in this fucking game.
I wish that that's a constant problem in specifically anime games. It's just this guy looks exactly like me. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Oh, they have a fucking great bit about it when Ventus meets Roxas for the first time in Cage 3. Cause like I know you haven't seen much of that game, but you've seen that screenshot, right?
I don't know if I have.
I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it to like keep the surprise, but like it's so fucking funny. They just like look at each other for like a few seconds. Don't really say anything to each other, but the shot speaks for itself. You know, it's actually so funny. Like, Jesse McCartney plays two different characters that look the same, but like, if you saw them side by side, they feel like completely different characters.
Yeah, I mean, they're different in terms of personality.
Yeah, and also like just in voice work, like, you wouldn't really know it's like at first, but like, Jesse McCartney pulls off like a weirdly different performance with Roxas compared to Ventus. Like not only like just his personality, but like just by his tone and like even like the pitch of his voice is kind of different. Like it's strange.
I mean, because Ventus is a little guy, and Roxas is depressed.
That can be your angel or your devil. I like to think
so
that
are you
like,
just, like spending the rest of the drop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be grinding until I switch to Riku because fucking the Tron world, like every single world is like a fucking big difficulty spike. You kind of just need to be like prepped for it, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Especially in fucking critical mode. Like I really need to do this on proud mode. I definitely have to do this for critical mode. Like this wasn't really so much of a problem in Birth by Sleep, honestly, because I feel like that game did level scaling like okay-ish, if not like a little bad sometimes. This game like
yeah, it's mostly.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's mostly a disaster in like post-game stuff.
Yeah. Like there's a few difficulty spikes here and there in Birth by Sleep, especially when you go to like you go to like the Stitch world, and like there's a bit of it in Neverland, and definitely in the fucking Keyblade graveyard. But for like the most part, you can go like between worlds like pretty comfortably without much issue. Like barring like, you know, if you play on critical mode, you still have like the early game difficulty spike.
Right.
But like even that's passable at some point if you're just patient enough. Or you're just like absurdly good at the game to never take damage, but you know. That's more of an outlier thing anyways.
Right.
God, it just reminds me, like, it's wild that like KH2 is getting like 2 simultaneous like overhaul mods for like the PS2 ROM version of KH2 Final Mix. Like we got nobody May Cry, and we have the FFV V2 mod.
Is there are there PC versions of either of those?
No, because unfortunately, because of like how the PC version is, a mod like that is like just not possible, unfortunately.
Ah, it's a shame.
I think it might be tied to like the DRM thing, or it might be just because of how like the PC version is just like put together. It's just that like the PC XS2 or like just like the ROM version is more flexible and easier to do that. Maybe it is possible in the future, but as it stands, it doesn't seem possible right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, because, like, PC Randomizer literally has to, like, inject code constantly.
Right.
Which is why the PC Rando, like, just fucks up sometimes. Because if you have any frame rate stutters, then then the game will revert back to normal behavior.
Oh, that's so funny. But I mean, like, I also kind of wonder, like, you know, we did get Critical Mix for Kingdom Hearts 1, and that was like a ROM mod for like the longest time, apparently. But that did eventually get ported to PC, so like maybe Nobody May Cry could be ported to PC, but
Maybe.
It's more of like a big if.
Nobody May Cry seems like a very it's a pretty exhaustive mod.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of shit going on.
I really do want to get into it, but like the game is like apparently so early, like in its like fucking pre-alpha stages, that I honestly just kind of want to get into it when like a full version comes out.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty fair.
I don't know how far along the FFV2 mod is, but like basically the same there too, even though a lot of the changes in that mod look really cool. Like being able to like move mid combo and stuff like that. Fucking Valor Form actually having like good parry frames.
I think
what else
that
was
mod might be like too much, honestly.
Oh, how so?
Like just the way that I don't know, like it feels like it would be unwieldy the way it works. Because I mean you have to let go of the stick completely to get finishers. It just feels weird. And then also just to do infinite finishers is very silly.
Yeah.
But that's not like a problem. That's just kind of goofy.
Yeah. I do think it's pretty fun. I do think it's pretty funny how much like Cage 2 revival contents there is nowadays with Nobody May Cry and that FFV2 mod. Like, it kind of makes me wonder how many more like overhaul mods like that are in the works.
Makes me want difficulty overhauls. Cause like all these mods make the character so fucking strong. And there's like nothing to really balance that out. I think that's my problem with the FFVII mod.
I guess that makes sense. I know in Nobody May Cry it is balanced because I think like while you can do all these crazy moves, I think like your damage is tweaked to where like doing long combos is like kind of viable. Like, you know, kind of like a regular Devil May Cry game.
Right.
I don't know if like what the difficulty modes are in that game, but like I imagine it's like, you know, keeps up the difficulty with that huge move pool in mind.
I believe the game is balanced for critical level 1.
That does make sense, yeah. Because like Devil May Cry like only like makes sense in the context that you're not really leveling up your character. It's more like just getting more moves to use during the game. Where the fuck am I going? This way. I would just like an overhaul mod that just implements critical mode into Cage 1.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see that because I think the only mod that has that right now is Critical Mix. But like it's critical mode in the context of Critical Mix, so it's like not quite the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ow. Or like even just like ROM mods for like the DS games. Like I'd really like to see what people could do with like the DS 358 over 2 days.
Hey, it would be nice if anyone could do something about it.
Yeah. I know, like, there's someone remaking Days in Cage 2, which, you know, could be something
Yeah.
if they got something going good. Like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't really even need like voice actors because a lot of the HD cutscenes are like already there, you know, via the HD collection. So like as far as cutscenes go, the only thing they need to do is just like pose the the text dialogue scenes,
Right, yeah.
which I guess would be a.
Doesn't seem
Sorry,
that
good?
hard. Doesn't seem
would-
that hard to do.
It would probably only be hard in the context of like it needing to make sure they're animated faithfully to how they are in Cage 1 and Cage 2. Or mostly
Right.
Cage 2 anyways. Because like, you know, they'll probably need to use like, I don't know, like SFM or like not Blender, I don't know, Unity to pose those cutscenes. Or like possibly do them in Engine, which like, I don't know if they could do that because of how the game is structured, but I don't know.
Right, I don't know.
They gotta make it like a fucking MMD, MMD cutscene.
I'm in Gary's mod.
Gary's mod too, yeah. My god. Well, that would just be Source Filmmaker.
No, Gary's mod. You gotta pose the ragdolls.
It's like fucking Machinima.
What was that series called? Sonic Zombie Origins.
What is that?
Wait, no, it's Sonic. It's the Sonic Zombie series. It's very stupid, and probably didn't age well.
Oh no.
Oh, it almost definitely didn't age well.
Why is that?
It's like Gary's mod, Sonic, well, Zombie Apocalypse series. And it's very stupid.
Once I get his leaf. Once I get his
These
leaf
fucking
racer out.
doors. I hate this. This is like the sphere grid if it wasn't fun.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate. I think this is the only Dream Eater I have that has fucking once more on them. And I think what is the item it needs? I think Wondrous Fancy is like a late game drop. At least I think it might be. And do I not have it on other Dream Eaters? Let me check. I'll need XP boost eventually. Have plenty of second chances, but no once mores. Yeah, no. That fucking sucks. Get happy. Get happy. Thank you. Here's a fun. Oh yeah, I want to show this real quick. A good way to get like a lot of like link points for the ability grid is just to play this minigame.
Whoa. Oh my god. I remember this. Play that shit, Yoko.
God. Oh no, one that fell.
Death. Instant death attack.
This minigame can be pretty fun to do. It's also just kind of long. There's a lot of like RNG about what fucking patterns pop up.
Right. Oh boy.
There we go. So it just gives you a lot of LP per session. You just play that repeatedly, you get a lot of link points to use to unlock abilities.
Now this is gaming.
You can technically fail this early, but still get a lot of LP. But it's not as much as you can get by just playing it fully.
Oh,
like it still rewards you with LP even if you like fail in like the first 5 seconds.
Watching this at a low frame rate is interesting.
Why is that?
It looks like hell.
It is. Oh, I dropped one. Oh, I dropped another one.
Oh, great.
Thanks, chest spawn. Cool. Okay, we're not gonna keep doing that forever. It's gonna be mind-numbing. Actually, let's do one more, because I really need to get that leap race ability just to get webcomic out of here. This is like the fucking ping pong minigame in not ping pong. What am I talking about? The fucking arcade cabinet in SA1, but bad.
I don't know if I think Sonic Adventure Pinball is the worst part of that entire game. Just because the Knights table is the best way to like get rings. But it's also full of cutscenes that like just stop you from playing the game at all for like 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah. So fucking close, you piece of shit. Yeah, but at least the pinball games have good music.
Yeah.
This is like fucking like Cocomelon music. This is like the music you make your Dream Eaters watch to shut them up. Just put them in front of the TV. Just play this.
I hate these treasure chests so much.
It's so funny, like the spawn rates of the chests, how they can just appear under Dream Eaters. You just automatically get them.
I hate that they like change your trajectory so much.
I don't even know what they give you. I guess they just give you a lot of points. There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't say that they give you anything.
It's strange. What is this ability over here? No, I don't need Kiraga. Get the fuck out of here, webcomic. We don't need your ass. Let's put a good Dream Eater on here. What should I put on? Link block? I don't think I need that actually. There's a Dream Eater on here with R's. I need to get R's like soon.
You have one with Balloonra?
One of the Dream Eaters I have on Riku has Balloonra, so I'll get that soon.
Okay.
There was one I had on here that gave me R's Arcanum, I think. I think. I could be crazy though. I might be crazy. Yeah, I am. Fuck. I can get Dark Break sooner, but Dark Break isn't too useful. It's kind of a liability ability. A liability ability. Oh man. Steep climb? No. Actually Salvation would be good.
What is Salvation?
Salvation is from Birth by Sleep. It's just like a big ass like area of effect. Everything takes damage ability.
Okay.
It kind of leaves you vulnerable, but when you hit enemies with it, it heals you too.
Well, that seems pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop early. Fuck this place. Got a lot of DP. Oh yeah, I was still in the sequence, I forgot. God damn it. I saw that coming as soon as I saw the thing on the floor. Fuck. Ah, Jesus. Block. Fucking move. Fucking cheater. Oh, I can block it. Cool. Okay. Whoa. Camera. Oh yeah, what's going on over there? He's like rupturing the screen.
Oh my god.
I think he's stuck over there.
Woo.
You doing okay over
I
there?
think I'm starting to get a tiny bit motion sick.
Oh no. Oh god, I hope it's not because of the low frame rate. Is that maybe the cause of it?
I think it is.
Okay, let me see if I can get to 30 without it affecting the stream.
I have proof this family gave harbor to gypsies.
That's
Dad.
not a crime.
I can think of few crimes that are greater.
There we go.
That was Ted.
Oh, was it? Oh.
What demon is this?
Oh, you are mistaken, Captain Phoebus. This is no demon. It is righteous judgment. I have been granted this power so that I may smite all
11.
gypsies now and forever.
This is all wrong.
He won't listen. Once you've fallen that far, there's almost no coming back.
How dare you? I am a virtuous man. Good and evil shall be made plain. Once the gypsies face the fire
12, come on. Jesus, fuck.
This has to be more than the movie.
Probably.
You alright?
Well, can't say you didn't warn me.
You should take it easy. I'll deal with Frollo.
Thanks. Gotta tell you, this is embarrassing having to rely on a kid.
You wouldn't be the first. Sorry.
I'll admit, you look more capable than me right now. All right, be careful. It looks like that creature is heading for the cathedral.
Okay, got it.
It's so funny how much like fucking Riku looks more like a kid despite just being like a year younger.
You've come to Paris in her darkest hour, Captain. It will take a firm hand to save the weak-minded from being so easily misled.
Misled?
I think we might get a few more counters in this scene.
20 years,
Yeah.
I think that's
taking
13.
care of
13.
gypsies. And yet, for all my success, they have thrived. I believe they have a safe haven within the walls of this very city.
What are we going to do about it, sir?
Stamp them out, one by one.
You make your point quite vividly, sir.
Okay, we're on 13. I swear to God, if this ends on 13, that'll be the most cursed thing ever. Imagine.
"13 darknesses and 13 slurs."
Oh man. Oh, that reminds me. I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. You know, did you know that Ars Arcanum is 20 hits?
No.
It's 7 for the first. It's 7 for the first one, and then once you get to the triangle inputs, it extends to 13.
Oh my god.
I just found that out like a while ago. I've been meaning to bring it up, but I just think it's funny how much the 7-13 motif is in these games.
I wonder how on purpose that is.
Honestly, I don't know, because I know it wasn't planned in the first game, because they had, like, you know, there was a sequel open, but I don't think they were planning for a sequel in that game. And then KH2 happened, and then that just was a whole other thing. I just think it's so funny that, like, arguably Sora's most signature move in these games has 7 to 13 hits for the whole move. I think it's amazing. I want Sonic back. Sonic. We do want Sliding Crescent though. Sliding Crescent's really good. Lets me do this.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. It's a neat little bit of damage tied to a movement ability. I like it. It sounds like you're getting real tired.
Maybe.
Do you want to call it after this world?
Play.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's how this whole series is gonna go. We're gonna like do one world per stream.
Yeah, this, like we've been live for like about 3 hours at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think to be fair, for the most part, that is because like I did spend like a good like 20 minutes grinding.
Yeah.
But I guess one world per stream is like understandable. We are technically doing each world like twice.
Yeah.
And though they aren't
It's
like
like
really
doing-
that. Sorry, what?
It's like doing each world in BBS, like doing 3 consecutive playthroughs of BBS.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
we have like when we finish a world with Terra, then we just switch over to Aqua and then do the same for Ventus.
That sounds like a real bad time.
Yeah.
Get ready to fight the big halfway through the game guy 3 times in a row.
It's gonna be so funny when we get to endgame, when Sora has like 1 final boss and Riku has like 8. That was the most jarring thing about playing the endgame for me. Like, oh, Sora just has to fight Xemnas. Meanwhile, Riku has to fight a Dream Eater boss, Ansem again, Ansem a 3rd time, Xehanort, Dark Armor Ventus.
Jesus Christ.
And like each of them are like no slouch. They're like incredibly hard. It's like Riku has like 8 super bosses at the end of the game. Did you hear the news that apparently they're thinking of porting over a lot of Xbox games to like PS5 and Switch?
I heard something about that.
There was like some news about it because like Hi-Fi Rush is supposedly being ported over to those consoles. I know this for a fact because recently Hi-Fi Rush got an update that gave it DualSense support. So like haptic triggers and like noise through the speakers and whatnot. Which
That's
like
neat.
and also like the PS5 button glyphs too. Which is like more of a reason to me than anything that's gonna at least get a PS5 port. But apparently there's also news that like a lot of like the Xbox only games are getting ported over to PS5. Chief among them being like, for example, the Master Chief Collection.
Oh.
So imagine like fucking one of like the top Xbox sellers of all time being on PS5.
PlayStation will no longer need the Halo killer.
I remember like hearing that news about Hi-Fi Rush being ported on the PS5, and all I said was finally PS5 has a game. Even though I don't like using that joke, 'cause it's so overplayed.
It's. I mean, it is kind of strange how few exclusives they've managed to score. Like, if I bought a PS5, I would still basically only be doing it for Final Fantasy 16 and nothing else.
Right. I mean, like, to be fair, I guess it was happening to Xbox first, because like Xbox One got announced, and then they announced a lot of the games going to be on PC, and that just kind of, that was one of the things that almost killed it on launch, anyways.
Right.
And now, like, a lot more Xbox games are being ported over the PC too. Like, Hi-Fi Rush was just like one of those Game Pass games that just also got a simultaneous release on PC. And I kind of do wonder how many people just got the PC version over the Game Pass Hi-Fi Rush version.
Game Pass is such a weird thing. Like, I don't know, it's one of those, just like the corporation is obviously losing massive amounts of money on it.
Yeah, because like it's essentially just like Netflix but games.
Yeah.
And I guess there is like some merit to it, but like I think it's kind of lost its luster after a while because of like, you know, streaming services like arguably going out of play recently.
Wait, I'll go with you.
I miss when the Netflix of games was GameFly.
Yeah. I feel like that's one way GameFly can make a comeback. GameFly should just like do a Game Pass. Like have like their game delivery thing, but also do like you can have the subscription service that you pay monthly to have free games or something.
Well, I guess you three got this covered.
It was a walk in the park. How would you know? You don't have any legs.
Yeah, but... Oh, give me a break. Is this a figure of speech?
Both of you pipe down and get ready.
I like how they cut to a wide shot like it was a funny joke.
They're doing their best.
It's up there.
I was thinking about like the possibility of there being a KH anime, but then I remembered like Nier Automata got an anime.
Yes, let it burn. The flames will
Hey, there have been so many rumors of Kingdom Hearts something on Disney Plus.
You see? This
And like there's still nothing about it.
Yeah.
Sad old man with a dark heart.
Again, you are wrong. Now you will be judged, just like the rest.
I feel like the counter is going to be stuck at 13.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're at slur. I think 13 is the slur counter.
You're Ansem. Why are you here?
Your best friend is never far.
So sad. The cost of yielding to the darkness.
You could write a book about that.
But I embrace the darkness. And unless you hurry up and learn to do the same, your story will end just like his.
I walked the road to dawn.
Still afraid of the dark, I see.
Bitch. Bye.
Wait! He thinks I'm afraid of the dark? No. Not while I have the Keyblade. It will guide me to the light.
Cool. Let's go. Here's this fucking fight.
Oh, I like Sonic 06 as well.
Ah. The fuck. Oh, I died. Well, that was not climactic at all. Still can't believe it's 13. Swear to fucking God. Ow.
Maybe Esmeralda will hit us with the friendly fire.
Oh, shit. Ow. Fuck, I got dunked on. So bad. I got fucking Smash Brothers grabbed. Oh, come on, that's not fair, dude. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, I got a reality shift prompt, so I fucked it up. Get back here. Yeah, get his ass. Yeah. Fucking does so much damage. Jesus. Anyway, he's dead now.
Let's go.
We skip that. The chronicles are just like walls of text explaining a thing.
Master Frollo, he made me live inside the bell tower, but the real walls were the ones I built around my heart. You helped me see that, Riku.
I was speaking from personal experience.
I'd say you still keep a lot locked inside.
We all do that sometimes. There are just some things we need to keep separate from the world at large. At least until we have time to figure them out.
I know the road my heart walks.
No, that's it. They said 13 times, including flashbacks.
Hey, Axel, you haven't
Ow.
forgotten. Hmm? What?
Oh,
And then Roxas and Axel are gonna say it now.
To bring us back.
this is a cutscene from KH2 Final Mix.
Got it memorized?
Yippee!
Best friends forever.
Bye, Roxas.
Where? What happened to me? Roxas. That's me. Dylan.
Did he just look at his reflection and say, "That's me"?
Despite everything, it's still you.
Hands up. We are people again. But only the ones who joined the organization here. I guess Xehanort doesn't count. But where are Braig and Isa?
Cool. There's your KH lore. Okay, we're gonna save, and we're gonna stop the stream for now. We're can't believe
What the
it.
fuck is Flick Rush?
Oh, Flick Rush. It's like Pokemon but with cards, basically. You
Okay.
you pit your Dream Eaters against other Dream Eaters. You use cards for attacks and whatnot. It's basically like this game's version of the Olympus Coliseum, but you don't fight in it. Your Dream Eaters do, and that's basically it.
That is it. It's insane to me that they put like the same amount of weight on that as the save menu.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna play one match because I want you to at least see it one time.
Okay.
It's over here in Javerstown. I think they might give me a tutorial, or no, they won't. Okay. First off, before I do that, I'm gonna see if there's any more link points I can use on Riku. What am I waiting for with this character? Deep Freeze. Oh yeah, Firaga Burst. What is this? Collision Magnet. Okay, that's garbage. I'm not gonna use that. Thunder Boost or let's do Thunder Screen. Okay. we're gonna keep the slur counter on until the stream stops. Let's go. Dead.
It's huh.
Oh, I missed. Yeah, you don't really control where the character goes. They just kind of move by themselves.
Can't say that it looks fun. What if Mega Man Battle Network sucked?
Gotcha. Alright, just one more.
Is it a tournament?
Yeah. Well, it's not like a long thing. It's just like on a per battle basis.
Oh. It's not really much of a tournament.
There we go. Done. And that's the mode in a nutshell.
7.
7.
3. 7.
Yay!
Is there are there trophies tied to this? I bet there are.
Probably. So yeah, there's just like other cups you unlock by doing the other tournaments. And that's basically what it is. And you use the money from this specifically to unlock this stuff.
Oh my god, you can buy stop here?
Yeah.
Mini.
Yeah, make them tiny.
Is that even worth using?
What, mini?
Yeah.
I never used it. I think like maybe it lets you deal more damage to the enemy, but I wouldn't know. I never used it that much.
It's a pretty rare Final Fantasy debuff.
What is it?
Like it's only in a few of the games.
Interesting.
Notably, 3 is where it debuts, as well as where it's most important, because there's like a dungeon that you have to do the whole thing while mini. Like while you have the status ailment on yourself.
Ah, I see.
And you have to like put it on to even get into the dungeon.
Oh, that's funny.
But it makes your attacks do 1 damage, but it doesn't do anything to your magic. So you just like train up your party as with magic, and then you're good.
I see. But with that being said, we're gonna end the stream here. Come next stream, we will be going to the Tron world where we'll see Tron things and Jeff Bridges.
Yippee!
It's specifically the Tron world based on the Tron Legacy movie that came out in 2011. Which we
That
will
world
get
is
into. Sorry?
that world's a weird one.
It is, yeah. It's a very sterile world in terms of how it's visually structured.
Yeah.
But we will get into that.
It's no
but,
space paranoids, but we'll yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into the next stream. But yeah, that'll be on the stream. Thank you for watching. I'm hoping that the stream was at least a little bit more stable than last time. I guess it really is just because of like me streaming to you. So I guess we'll have to keep it at 7:20:30 next stream too.
I guess, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just this stream and hopefully it's just this game and we won't have the issue when we play KH3.
Right. I hope not.
But yeah, that'll be on the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.